everybody. This is Dion Reed with Mayland Prep Talk. Um, Today we have with us a special guest, Coach David Pickens. We're going to just ask him a few questions about himself, what made him want to coach, and his experience with Maryland Prep football, and what made him want to come to Maryland Prep.
I would say during that time as a military brat, that's when I really got my love for football. Just going to some games with my father when he was stationed in Germany, and he would tell me to watch the position that I'm interested in, watch that guy, and just get a feel and a love of the game from there. And that's pretty much how it started. When he got out of the military and retired to Fayetteville, North Carolina, that's where most of my upbringing was, from the third grade on up. And the first time that I put pads on was around about that fifth, sixth grade year of school. And then I went on from there, on up through high school. I ended up going to Fayetteville State University my freshman year and walked on to the football team at that time. And actually during that time, my head coach lived across the street from me growing up as a young freshman. And I went on to A&T. I transferred to North Carolina A&T after my freshman year.
Okay.
But a funny thing happened along the way. I wasn't actually had left the game because I started to pursue some other things, got in the military and Army Reserve, and clean myself independent and, tried to take a little strain off my folks to get the Pell Grant, things like that.
Right.
Myself independent, yeah.
Okay.
But once I had a child and he went on the field for the first time at 7 years old, that's when I picked up a whistle and got the love for the game again and came back into it.
Okay. So going back to high school, what positions did you play in high school?
In high school, I played on the defensive line. I was a nose guard. Then I got moved out to defensive tackle. I want to say my junior year, I did mostly nose guard, nose tackle, right over the center. In my senior year, I moved to defensive tackle. So I played on the defensive side of the ball throughout the majority of my high school career.
Okay.
Did a little help with the O-line, but that was basically just once the O-line got solidified.
Okay.
Because our coach, his philosophy was to have 11 on each side of the ball.
Right, got you.
Yeah.
So you definitely support HBCUs, but did you play any ball in college?
I did 1 year at Fayetteville State.
Okay.
And then the following year, I transferred out, and I lost probably about 16 credits.
Okay.
So I transferred. I was an advanced freshman, and like I said, during that time, that's when I had talked with a recruiter about the Army Reserve. I started working. I got my little apartment off campus.
So life happened, basically.
yeah, life just started evolving, and I never really ever thought I would walk away from the game, but I ended up actually walking away from the game at that time. But I ended up coming back to it as a coach.
Right. So talking about your hearing that definitely what fits in with Maryland Prep and what Maryland Prep is about. What made you come to Maryland Prep to come on as a coach?
Yeah, it's funny how things happen in life, because the last year that I was coaching at Meade High School 2 seasons ago, we were invited to a 7-on-7 tournament given by Maryland Prep at that time. And they were new kids on the block, nobody knew about them. And so I looked at Bruce because he was standing at the table there, and I asked him, I said, so, do you have your whole staff? And he told me that he did not. He said they were still, trying to get the program together. And so I took his information, and I stayed in touch with him. I'm glad I stayed in touch with him because at the end of that season there at Meade High School, our coach was let go.
So, when you reached out to Bruce and he brought you on the staff, what is your relationship with Bruce Cummings now?
Oh, we have a very good relationship. One thing that I always, in my mind, try to do is try to take some of the work off of Bruce, because I know how busy it is. And I told Bruce when I first met him, I had the same vision, because I was thinking about all the times that I was running down to Charlotte, taking my child down there. I was like, man, it'd be nice to have a prep program right here, but it's a lot of work.
It is.
Not only is he an educator like me, he started graduate school, and I went through a graduate program, so that's another full-time job in itself. So, you know, I always try to think of what can I do to help this guy out, because I'm proud of him. You know, a young brother has done very well putting this program together. And we already have a few young men that got some offers that'll be leaving out to go to some 4-year schools, and that's what it's about.
Yes.
You know, that's what the whole thing's about there.
Yes, absolutely. I know for myself, it's been humbling seeing him be hands-on with this program, and you know, he's not just a behind-the-scenes guy. You know, he's up and personal with the players,
absolutely.
And also some of the coaches and parents. Talk to us about the recruiting process. How's the recruiting been before all of this happened, and even after?
Yeah, well, we were fortunate to be able to get out to some events like the MLK unsigned event that they have every year at Annapolis Area Christian, and then we had our own combine there following up on that. So right now, I do have 6 defensive linemen slated for the upcoming season. Last season I had 8, which was, I felt, a pretty good number to go with. So right now, you know, we like I said, we have guys in place. I'm going to actually be calling them today individually. I sent a text out to all of them yesterday evening. But yeah, we're still recruiting, and the roster is always going to, you know, any way we can improve it. Because I remember last season there was some times when there might have been a little slight panic, but you know, Bruce would always say God is working on this program. So somebody decommits, somebody else will come in and commit, and we just keep it going like that.
Yes, absolutely. As you stated, you work with the defensive linemen. But talk to us. Are there any players, whether it's a defensive lineman or on the team returning, or any guys that you've seen, whether it's in person or online, that any players in particular that stand out to you that not only we should look out for, but other colleges should look out for in 2020?
Well, right now, when I'm looking at the guys coming in, I'm a little biased to Meade High School because that's where I had coached at the last 10 years. There's a young man named Desmond Barksdale, who is currently, Desmond is listed on both sides of the ball, O-line and D-line. Last year, we might have had maybe 2 guys, one in particular that did a lot of duty on both sides, but we really tried to get them on one side of the ball so that way we can get as much tape on everybody as possible. But Desmond's got pretty good size, good range. Another young man who I was looking for last year, who was slated to come with us but didn't play, is Evan Brown from Appleton. And I'm just looking at the measurements. Kevin's like 6'4", 285. Right now he might be the biggest lineman size-wise that we have coming in. So when we play teams like Salisbury, Army Prep, you got to have a good one tech in there, because if you don't, you know, they're going to be diving that ball all day. And this is what the young guys got to realize too, is that, you know, in that fourth quarter, there's no running clock in college. You know, they're not just going to try to get you out of there just because you're down by a lot. Lewis Johnson, from Reginald Lewis. I'm going to have to talk with his coach because me and that guy coach together. He lives around the corner from me.
Oh.
Joshua Vincent from Fairmont Heights. Emmanuel Omomo from the STEM Academy.
Okay.
So right now, those are the 6 that we have slated. With the way that Bruce runs his system and the defense, you know, there's times that when we have some outside linebackers that'll walk down on the line too. You know, so they become D linemen at that time too. So if one of them happens to get a sack, we're gonna take credit for that as a D line.
No, I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will.
Yeah, but I have clips on them. Bruce sent this out last week, so you know I'm going through the footage and checking these guys out. But the main thing right now, and like you know, you were saying earlier with coronavirus, is just trying to keep them focused, keep them locked in.
Yes.
You know, with what's going on, because I would love to be able to, you know, get with them guys, even if we just go, you know, sit down, have a conversation, you know, throw the ball around, whatever, you know. But it's a changing trend with colleges now. They want to get started soon. That's why they push to try to get December graduates.
Yes.
But they really would like to get kids on that campus as soon as possible. If there was no virus right now, I can guarantee you, kids graduating from college, the next week, some of them would probably be packing to go to summer school because they want them kids on their campus so they can get ready, you know, for the 2020 year.
Yeah.
So we just got to work around things right now, you know.
That's true. And I think one thing that we can take away from what's going on is that it will test where these guys are mentally. You know, if they want it bad, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
They are having to watch this video, and you know, you're advising them to keep their head focused. You know, so there's no telling when this is going to let up. There's no clear sign whether we're going to have an upcoming season or not. But whether we do or not, we do hope and pray that everyone stays safe and stay focused. But Coach, we thank you for your time and talking to us and giving us your experience with not only your prep programs but your experience with Maryland Prep. We wish you and your family the best of luck, and we thank you for your time.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it, and take care of you and yours, and hopefully we get through this thing here and get back to a little bit of normalcy and get some football going on as well.
Yes, sir. All right. This is D.R. Reed. Again, this is Maryland Prep Talk, and we thank you for your time, and please, everyone, be safe.